We was ready to go back to 92. We was angry. Right. I sat on my couch for 48 hours with mixed emotions. I ain't answer a text from a girl. I couldn't figure out how to play the game with my kid. I wasn't focused because I had something in my heart that was burning, and I didn't know which way I was gonna go. I didn't know if I wanted to burn a police car or I didn't know if I wanted to shake a policeman's hand. But then after seeing those 2 videos of those brothers getting killed, and then after 2 Latinos getting killed, 4 people in 4 days in 4 different places that are all human. Then last night, somebody took it upon themselves to lay down 5 cops. That for me, that was the turning point for me. Because at that point I realized I hated the motherfucking cops that did that to Alton Sturdy. I hated the cops that did that to that man with his baby in the back seat. But I can't say I hated the cops that got gunned down last night, because what the fuck they do? I don't know if they ever did wrong. I don't know if they ever did right, but I know I didn't see them do it.
Man, I honestly broke down, man, in tears, bro. I broke down in tears because I felt like it could have been you, could have been me, could have been any one of us, could have been my little brother. I immediately thought of my little brother, and I felt like that was a cousin or an uncle or something of mine, you feel me? Or a brother of mine. So it immediately made me, and I've seen so many different things happen, but that made me fall out into tears, bro. Straight up. I was hot. Straight up.
Videos of those men get taken, one for not resisting, another in front of his daughter, is just ridiculous. It sparked anger in me. Before, I used to be for the cops. I'm not saying I'm against them now, but now it's time for the good cops to call the bad cops out. This is some bullshit. And, you know, it's not today, not today. It's time to unite. It's all brothers right here. Love.
Love, Texas, LA.
We got to band together as a people, man. Put money in our people's pockets. Stop putting money in these corporations' pockets, and let's work together. Let's stop this shit, man. Like I said, I got a kid to feed. Many of us fathers out here got kids to feed, man. Another kid don't need to go without a father. There's too many men out here not taking care of their kids alive as they is. So how you think that child gonna feel when their father dead and gone, man? Let's get right. Let's figure it out, man. Let's unite as people. No color involved, man. Just as people, man. Fuck all this bullshit, this nonsense, you dig? Shout out to my mama, though.
We're gonna call the truth. Gangs, Bloods, Crips, Mexicans, Latinos, Asians, Filipinos, it don't matter. I know y'all tired of our babies dying. So I'm out here to show support to the nation, to the gang, Snoop Dogg, to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, to all the people in the city of Compton and the city of Watson. We out here and we trying to make a difference.
Whatever it is that you're going back to, today, you're a representative of that. So what I'm asking is that we go over there and we reintroduce ourselves to the LAPD and allow them to reintroduce themselves to us.
That part.
Glasses off, looking straight in their eyes, not with malice, not with hate. I want them to understand that we know that before they put on the uniform, they ate cereal, they ate breakfast, they kissed their kids, and they walked out the door. Sworn to protect the city of Los Angeles, which is what we out here doing.
We out here trying to pull together for a cause, right? The cause is we're gonna police each other. That way y'all don't have to police us. And then we're gonna start policing y'all. There's gonna be some respect and there's gonna be some order put down. Ain't no talking, ain't no marching, all that shit is over with. But we're here to let you know we're coming in peace today to get some understanding. Today.
I just spoke to the game, and he is trying to build a better relationship with the police department, which we are constantly striving for every day. LAPD's plan is to make this a peaceful march, facilitate it so the people participating do this safely to their final destination, which I believe is police headquarters at this point. And as we always do, LAPD, we're trying to make sure everyone has their First Amendment right. Also protect the motoring, walking, and bicycling community. I expect no issues at all. There's been nothing but peaceful conversation today, and I think it'll be a great Friday for all of us, and hopefully we'll end in even a better relationship than we already have.
But all I know is that I'm here cause, and that cause is number one for African Americans, since that is the race that I'm here to represent, and then the human race after that, because we're out here living amongst each other, and there really should be no hate. There should be no hate. I'm not here to say that I'm not a sinner, or that I'm holier than thou, or that I'm more, in tune with Allah than the next brother. I'm not here for that. I'm a flawed human being with a purpose, and I'm serving it today.
I have to tell you, Brother Game, when I saw your
try saving a life is better than taking one. You know what I'm saying? Try saving a life is better than taking one. It's time to unite. Straight up.
This is what we're doing, right? We never had communication with police, and we're trying to start a whole new beginning by getting that dialogue and that communication. And the best thing you can do is seek for information and seek for communication. Because you can't match hate with hate. You got to match hate with love, and that's what we came for today, in a love offering, to sit down and have some dialogue. Like the chief said, we were talking to him and hearing and listening and trying to find a better way to bridge the gap between us and them.
These entertainment moguls that stand with me here, who represent a huge swath of Los Angeles, are not about violence. And that we want to use our leadership positions, mine as police chief, the mayor is the mayor of the city of Los Angeles, to say that. And that in and of itself will promote nonviolence.
We are really, really destroying humanity as individuals, and if you would like to take responsibility as I am and the people are here are, we're doing it as a whole. And if we don't stop, then one by one, our lives will dwindle away, along with our families and our children. So if you love your lives and you love your families as much as I love mine, try to think about mine as much as I think about yours. And let's try to save each other's lives before the world ends right before our eyes. And I know there's a lot of us, and there's billions of people out here, and it's hard to fathom that one day we could meet our end. But if we don't stop killing ourselves, for sure, it's gonna come one day for all of us. If not us, our family. And when I say our family, I mean our families.
We want it to be about not just words, and I think after the 1992 unrest, a lot of people did a lot of talking. But it wasn't until we found common action, until truces were made, until parks were built, until jobs were found, that the actions moved forward. And so our agenda, as we talked about, was much wider than just preventing violence for a moment. We need that. That is urgent, and that is today. But tomorrow, it is about a much broader agenda. It's about a promise zone that's starting up in South Los Angeles. It's about 15,000 youth jobs, which triples the number that we've had in the city of LA for young people in our poorest neighborhoods. So during the summer, they can earn some money, they can contribute to their household instead of doing something wrong.
My redemptive transition began in solitary confinement, and unlike other people who express their experiences of an epiphany or a satori, I never experienced anything of that ilk. Mine, that wouldn't have been enough. I often tell people that I didn't have a 360-degree turnaround. I had a 720-degree turnaround. It took me twice as much. Just one spin around wouldn't have done it. I was that messed up, that lost, that mental-sided, brainwashed. So I was able to gradually, in a piecemeal fashion, change my life, slowly but surely, through education, through edification, through spiritual cultivation, battling my demons, and eventually that led to me embracing redemption.